Roseanne. In today's video, I would like to talk about one of the plants which you really need to buy and is a great addition to any garden. If it's small or if it's big, it's incredible plant which I will show you how it looks in a pot. You can plant it in a pot or straight away in your garden in a soil. So I'm gonna tell you how to look after it. As you can see, it's beautiful pop of color, really worth to buy it. I have 2 of them. The price is really good as well, £12, but I'll be talking about everything. So how to look after it, how often it will flower, and why is it worth to buy it. Of course, I will show you mine, one which I planted straight in the soil and one in my pot. It's highly recommended and it's definitely much beautiful than I ever expected. That's why it's one of those plants which you really need to buy and you won't regret it. So let's start this video, and I will make sure to include all the information you need to know about Roseanne geranium. Geranium Roseanne. Okay, this is how my Roseanne geranium looks in a pot. As you can see in here, it has a striking violet blue flowers with white centers. I hope I can catch all this on the camera. It looks beautiful, really beautiful. I have purchased 2 of them, and I will show you in a minute how it looks like in the soil in a front border. The blooms, as you can see in here, appear to be delicate and provide vibrant color from spring until all the way to autumn. So you do have quite long time of flowering, which is important because you can enjoy it for longer time, and it does flower year after year. So once you invest and purchase one of those beauties, and it costs only £12 per plant, it will last you for years. This one has been planted in a small pot. This one is 2-litre pot, so it's not, it's not huge. It just needs small amount of soil, and that's it. It doesn't get complicated to look after it either, so it's very easy to maintain. It's perfect for borders. I will show you my front border in the garden, but it's also amazing for pots. I just have it in front of my house, in front of my by the front door, and it's just by hydrangea. So there's a hydrangea in a bigger pot than this one, so the pot is matching the other plant, and it's just next to my hydrangea, Annabelle Strong, and this one just giving that lovely pop of color, placed next to it. As you can see here, the plant is trailed beautifully on the side of a container, so it goes on both sides, as you can see in here. So it does look really nice because it's coming out of it. If it would be really small, you probably wouldn't see much. It's so much nicer that way, and it will fill any gaps in your border if you will plant it in a border in a garden, which is nice as well with that pop of color. This plant, what's more important, will excel in full sun. So in both cases in my garden, this one is in a pot, and I just put it in by the front door where it's very sunny, and the other one, which I will show you in a second, is in a border, front border, in full sun as well. Very interesting fact is that it will do well in a shady position as well, so you could definitely put it in a full shade. It will tolerate it, or half shade, but it will definitely prefer full sun. The recommendation is to plant it early spring, but you can plant it all the way till probably middle of November in UK anyway, because we don't have a worry about the frost in here. It will be still fine to plant it even late, ready for spring. It's very easy to care for. All you have to remember is that it doesn't like to sit. If you're planting it in a pot like this one, it doesn't like to sit in the water, so just don't over water, but it can survive without the water in a dry pot, so it's better not to overwater it. It definitely can tolerate a very dry soil. This plant will tolerate most soil types, so it doesn't matter what. It's not fussy about the soil, so any soil will do pretty much. Recommended pot size is basically small size pot, which is probably about 2 liters, like this one here. My favorite thing about this plant is that it has this nice pop of color, and I love this color, and that it's flowering year after year. So when you have one of those beauties, it's just, you can enjoy it every year without spending much money, and it's easy to care for. During the summer, when the flowers starting thinning, like in here, it's starting to come into that, all you have to do is cut it nearly to the base. So I would have cut it all around here, and will basically come out again very fresh. You will get flush of lots of flowers, fresh ones. So don't be scared to prune it nearly to the base. And the same if you're gonna plant it in the soil, we'll do the same thing. It will flower all the way till the end of the season, so probably October, November. The important thing is hardness, and it's very hardy. So I live in UK, we don't have to worry about in here leaving the plant outside and nothing will happen. So no stress about frost or anything like that. Another interesting fact about toxic effect on pets. There is nothing like that has been noted, so it's definitely safe if you got your beloved animals like dogs or cats. And it's bee friendly, so it will definitely attract those bees in a season, which is another reason to buy one of those. Height, it's quite small, it's only from half to 1 meter long, and it will spread exactly the same. Flower season is very long for Geranium Rozanne, which means you can enjoy it for longer. As soon as it's starting to thin, the flowers, we want to cut it to the base and use some organic liquid feed to help flower even better. I will show you now the other plant I've got, Geranium Rozanne, which I planted in my garden front border. So let's go and have it. This is Rozanne geranium in front border. So you can see in here is paired up next to Astrantia. This Astrantia is one of those beautiful flowers as well. It's white, and this one, that's why it looks even nicer, Astrantia, because you can see that pop of the colors in comparison with white flowers like this. About Astrantia I will make separate videos, so please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I will be talking just about Astrantia because that's another flower worth buying as well. But today we're going to concentrate on geranium, of course, and this is the start of a video today. So this one, as you can see here, is a front border. It's adding that pop of color. As you can see here, it definitely looks beautiful. I'm definitely sure that the camera can't show it that well, but believe me, it looks incredible. And as I said, it's not too tall flower, but it's definitely just wants that attention because of that pop of the flowers and color. This is only one plant in here, and it has been planted at the same time as the one in the pot. As you can see in here, this is whole plant. In here, if you gonna plant this in the soil, straight into soil in your garden, this is whole, it took all that space, so you probably could divide that and put it somewhere else as well. So if you wanted to, you can divide this easily and have 3 plants. It does have lots of fresh flowers. I don't know if you can see it, but there's loads of them, like here already new ones, there's loads of them there. So that will be all flowers very shortly as well. So definitely flowering like crazy. It's beautiful, definitely worth the money, and it's spreading nicely all the way there, as you can see. So I could easily, I think I'm gonna divide it this year and gonna put it in different places as well. It looks beautiful when you're pairing it with the white flowers like those here, Astrantia. so highly recommended around some white flower or white hydrangea. So you want to put it in front border so you can see it, because it's not very tall. This one is taller, but it looks nicely next to it, next to a tall plants. In here I've got hydrangea, which hasn't bloomed yet. That's why I can't show you how beautiful it's gonna look, but it's definitely beautiful next to something white. And in front, by my front door, I have this Annabelle Strong planted in a pot. It's not flowering yet, but nearly there. So I've got this hydrangea Annabelle Strong in a medium pot next to geranium, which is in a small pot. So those have a little background, white background of different flower, and that's where it feels and looks the nicest. So that's everything in this video. In my next one I will show you, and I'll be talking about Astrantia more, why it's another plant which is worth having in your garden. Hope you like this video, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one.